Hey guys, this is your workout brief for Wednesday, April 1st. We're gonna start with running drills. So we'll start with Frankenstein walk, keeping the legs straight, reaching up high with a straight leg for your hand. Go about 75 feet and back. That would probably be about the length of your backyard or your driveway, something like that. So Frankenstein walk first, then walking lunges, just walk forward, touch the knee gently, and then high knee skip. It's going to be driving the opposite hand and opposite knee into the air. High knee run is running and getting those knees up high. And then the butt kicker is going to be running and getting the heels to your butt. Side shuffle, take a low athletic stance, go back and forth without kicking your own feet. And then karaoke, you'll cross in front, cross behind, and change direction. Then you'll back pedal, running backwards, back, forth, through that same distance, and then take a 400-meter jog. If you haven't done that, you can map that out using Map My Run, Strava, or Footpath was an app that I downloaded also that works pretty well. Hopefully you can figure that out in advance, especially if you're going to be attending one of our classes. And if you get a chance to run that, make sure that you can run that 400-meter run in about 2 minutes or less. The practice we're going to do is a dumbbell snatch progression. So I'll show you the full movement, and then I'll show you each piece, which is going to be a dumbbell deadlift, then a dumbbell deadlift and shrug. Then we'll practice some actual snatches, just one arm at a time, and then we'll practice switching hands midair. So this is my dumbbell, and for every rep, it's going to start on the ground, and I'm going to point it away from me, not side to side. This first movement, or the whole movement, looks like this. And if I switch hands in midair, it looks like this. The first movement is just going to be a dumbbell deadlift. We want to keep the arms straight, keep our chest up and our back flat, and stand up. So you can practice about 5 or 6 reps on each side, giving you 10 to 12 total. The next piece is going to be a deadlift and shrug. Here we want to focus on standing up, squeezing our butt, making our legs straight, and then shrugging the shoulders. So it looks like this. After that, we're going to snatch. When I stand up and then shrug, I'm going to pull the elbow high and then punch up towards the ceiling. So that looks like this. Locking it out overhead, the dumbbell is supported over the middle of my body, my elbow is straight. So practice 5 or 6 reps on each side. The switching hands in the midair, you're bringing the dumbbell down and you're literally gonna let it go and catch it in your other hand. It sounds weird or like you're gonna miss, but I can do this with my eyes closed because I'm just that good. Take a look. So you don't have to keep your eyes closed, that's a RX plus, but the idea is you just want to let it go into the hand. So you can practice that by holding the dumbbell here and dropping it into your other hand. Don't throw it side to side, but drop it. And then it's going down to the ground anyway, so you just follow it down. Once you get that going, you could practice a few reps where you're doing a full snatch, dropping it, and then changing hands. So the workout sounds a little complicated, but basically you're going to run and then do some snatches. So we're going to go for 4 rounds, and each round of work lasts 3 minutes. So in 3 minutes, you're going to run 400 meters. That should take you a little less than 2 minutes. If your 400-meter run is 2 minutes or longer, maybe scale the distance and map out 350 meters or 300 meters. I want you to get back to your spot where you're doing your snatches and have about a minute to do as many snatches as you can. Your score is how many snatches you do after that 400-meter run. So let's say you run that 400 meters and you get like 25 snatches done in round 1. That's your score for round 1. Then you'll get 2 minutes of rest, and then we'll do it again so that we're doing 4 runs and snatches. The total score will be your total number of reps. And you'll be alternating reps hand to hand each side. After that, so that's 5 minutes per round. The workout should last 20 minutes, minus those last 2 minutes, so 18 actually. Then you're gonna spend some time stretching your hamstrings. So we like reaching forward, grabbing your toes. You can straddle stance, reach for the middle. You can bring one knee in and stretch for one side here, and then to stretch your low back. People tend to get a little lit up on a workout like this. Bring your knees into your chest and just relax down and keep your knees into your chest. You should feel that stretch in your low back. And then take a walk around the block for about 400 meters. If you have questions on this, if you don't have a kettlebell, or if you don't have a dumbbell but you have a kettlebell, you could do a kettlebell snatch. And if you have some other piece of equipment that you're not sure about, text me and let me know. I can come up with a suitable substitution for you. And if you're not running, you can certainly row, and you have a rowing machine, you could row 500 meters, and we could find other ways to do that. So let me know if you have questions, and we'll see you in class or on Instagram. Thanks, guys.